The key to getting results is not how much you can lift, it's how consistent you lift. Now, what is the problem with that? What is the problem with being consistent in the gym? It's fucking difficult. It's hard. It's hard to show up consistently. It's difficult, especially once you've broken that cycle. Because once you've broken the cycle, it's 10 times harder to go to the gym to get results. It's 10 times harder. I remember for the last, let's say, 2 years, I have been unstoppable in the gym. I played rugby and I did the gym. Then I started doing kickboxing and rugby and doing the gym, and I never missed a day. No matter if I was sick, if I was bedridden, I'd still find a way to do something in the gym. I'd still find a way to show up. I wouldn't always train at 100%, but I pretty much did. I trained 2 years straight, no breaks, and I got fucking results, I must say. But as soon as I hopped on a maintenance, I stopped training consistently. You know, on maintenance, you don't really train much. As soon as I got on a maintenance, I stopped training, and I've had no consistency up until now. But what I want to ask you is, if you stop training, okay, you stop training for like a month, 2 months, are you going to be able to train? Are you going to be able to train 100% straight away? No, you're not going to be able to fucking do it because you haven't been training consistently. You don't know your limit anymore because your muscles, your mind has adjusted. You might not be able to lift as much. Maybe you're able to lift more, but you're not going to be able to train 100%. So what I'd recommend is to ease back into it. If you're on a maintenance and you're not doing the gym, okay, fair enough. Maybe you got a really bad injury and you're not in the gym. Okay, fair enough. Ease back into the gym. And I emphasize ease, because if you just go straight into it, you're gonna fuck up quickly. So ease back into the gym. Slowly, build up momentum. Do some exercises that you feel like doing. Sprinkle in a few that you don't. Maybe you really want to do bench press because you got bitch tits. So you do bench press. That's all you do for a few weeks. Then you're like, I fucking hate preacher curls. Okay, I'm gonna slap in some preacher curls. Do that. Ease back into it. I don't recommend just doing one. Do like 2 or 3 things as a workout. Maybe it'll take you 10, 15 minutes. Do that. That's what my dad does. My dad has been out of the gym for 2 years. So pretty much the same kind of correlation as me. I've been in the gym for 2 years. He's been out of the gym for 2 years. And recently he's been trying to get back into it. And what he's done is he's just done the shit that he wants to do. And maybe a few that he doesn't want to do. That's all he's doing. He's not doing anything major. He's not doing crazy muscle groups. He's not looking at the brachialis minor and major and the fucking lateral delts and all this shit. He's just doing bicep curls, bench press, and triceps extensions. That's pretty much it. He's slowly going back into it. Because it's difficult to get back into the gym. It's hard to go to a high intensity to do a full workout that you really don't want to do. I'm doing at the moment. I'm just doing shit that I kind of want to do. Just doing shit that I kind of feel like doing. I'm not training crazy shit. I'm not training really my back too much. I'm not training my legs at all. Especially with kickboxing at the moment. I'm on a cut. I can't really risk injury, so I'm just not really training it. I'm not training my biceps. I haven't trained my biceps since last year. Mainly because I have a bicep condition, but also because my muscles just don't feel ready. I've still got pretty big biceps, pretty juicy biceps, but my body isn't feeling it. My body says no, so I'm not going to do it. But what is the problem with... Oh no, sorry. What else can you do? Other than ease back into it, what else can you do? don't fucking stop. That's what you should do. If you are on a maintenance, or maybe you just sick of the gym, okay, fair enough, stop. But if not, and you just can't be arsed, fucking do it anyway. That's what I did for the 2 years. A lot of it I didn't want to go to the gym. I just forced myself to do it. Okay, so you don't always want to do it. So don't stop in the first place. If you don't stop, then you're going to be able to keep doing it. It's like a runner. If a runner quits running for 10 years and then goes back into running, is he going to be able to do the same thing? Is he going to be able to run the same distance, the same speed? No! So you can't expect yourself to do the same. Maybe it's not 10 years, maybe it's only a month or 2 weeks. It counts. It's the same thing. You can't expect yourself to be even remotely similar to your best if you're not training consistently. Because over time, yeah, you'll lift less when your testosterone lowers. You get older, your muscles need protecting. Yeah, okay, you won't be able to lift as much, but you'll be able to lift relatively the same and probably still get results. So don't stop. But what is the problem with not stopping? Well, resentment. Eventually you're going to resent the gym. Eventually you're going to get sick of it. It's going to happen to everyone. It might happen after you're jacked, so it doesn't really matter too much. Or it might happen before you even get jacked. It might happen after a year or two, like me. If that is the case, you feel resentment to the gym, then stop doing the gym. Eventually your muscles will get sore, your back will get stiff, like my back is stiff right now. Your body will be hating you, and eventually you just end up back in the gym. Maybe your chest is shit, maybe you have something to improve on. You see another guy, he's got bigger abs, or he's got better abs than you, so you go back and you train abs. Maybe he's got bigger triceps than you. Go back, you train triceps. Bigger lats, same thing. And my point is, if you know Tyson Fury, world champion, beat Vladimir Klitschko in 2015, I think. And immediately after, started doing drugs, got banned from boxing, couldn't box, and stripped of his titles, wasn't world champion anymore, and went down a shit spiral of depression for 2 or 3 years. 3 years, I think. And he was fat. He was like 23 stone. If you don't know what that is, it's like 300 kilos of weight. That's not 300 kilos, sorry. 200 kilos of weight. That's a lot of fucking weight. He got really fat, depressed, suicidal, and he resented boxing. He was a boxer. World champion, heavyweight world champion. Resented boxing for years. He wouldn't watch a boxing match. He hated it so much. And eventually that resentment died off. He hated his life. He wanted to change it. Boxing was his thing. He loved boxing deep down. Eventually lost the resentment to it, found motivation in it, and started doing it again. And returned to boxing as world champion. And now he's returning again. So my point is, sometimes you have to fucking give it up. Sometimes you have to give up the belts. You have to just hang it up for a while. And maybe you'll come back to it, maybe you won't. But if you come back to it, then you were meant to come back to it. So my point is, if you build up resentment, then listen to it. Don't fucking do it anyway, because you will be sick of it. Stop. And you'll realize what you're missing. Because you don't realize you have something until you've lost it. And the same goes with the gym. You don't realize how good it is until you stop doing it. So do that. If you've lost your mojo, wait a while. But if you just don't feel like it, if it's like, oh, I can't be arsed, oh, I don't feel like going to the gym, just fucking do it anyway. Even if it's not as much, just do it anyway. As long as the act of showing up is enough sometimes. And the act of showing up and doing the right things matters a lot more, but it's, showing up is the first step. And that's the step I'm at, and the step that you probably are at the moment. It's just showing up, doing some shit. But is it easier to break the cycle? I mean, like, is it easier to be inconsistent in the gym when you're already consistent? Is it easier to break the cycle when you're already consistent in the gym? or when you're just starting. Obviously, when you're just starting. So, if you're already consistent, then why would you break it? Because the mind doesn't want to stop. The mind says, no, keep doing it. Do it anyway. I'll feel terrible if I don't do it. That's what happens to pretty much everyone. You don't feel like doing the gym, but you're like, oh, I have to do it anyway. Because I don't want to break the cycle. I've been so consistent. I've been doing it every single week, every single day, for months, for years. You don't want to break that cycle. It's easier to hold the cycle. When it's a habit, it's easy to continue doing that habit. But once it's broken, it's very hard to continue to do it. It's very hard to get back into the habit of doing it. It's like with addictions, it's a good thing to break the habit, but with healthy things like the gym, eating clean, once you break the habit, it's very hard to get back onto it. So keep doing it, even if it's just showing up. Just do it anyway, because the mind doesn't want to stop. But if you really wanted to go to the gym, you really wanted the results from the gym, then you'd have that desire there. I have the desire to look good and build some muscle on my chest, my lats, my side delts, and my triceps. That's all I'm interested in. So that's really all I'm training. My back is pretty big, my biceps are pretty big, my neck is pretty big, my abs are pretty much there. I'm not really too arsed. There's only a few things I need to work on. Then I'll be probably quite content. Maybe I'll just go every week to just keep the muscle I have. Maybe I'll look for more. But if you really want it, you'll desire it enough to show up. So if you don't want it, you don't want it. Boo-hoo. It's not a big deal. But music makes it a lot more difficult. If you're always looking for the right song, looking for motivation to go out to the gym, it's long, it's difficult, it takes time, it takes hours. It's just difficult. Why would you want to do that? So check out this video where I explain why I don't listen to music in the gym and why you shouldn't either. And good luck. I hope you can try and stay consistent in the gym and have a good day. Mwah.